Alright, family and friends, so I just got done visiting. My husband just got done visiting. We have to talk to the doctors to see what's going on exactly. But definitely once we're done talking to them, we'll let you know what the outlook looks like. I'm just happy to see that her temperature is now lowered. So again, thank you for your prayers, and I'm just keeping little clips and keeping you guys posted on what we're doing.
Hey family, I just want to thank you for all your prayers and your comments. It really helped out me and my family through this hard time. The other day I thought that my mom would come home with the baby, but that wasn't the case. Because the baby had a fever, she had to stay there. The doctors had to monitor her vitals and her organs and her brain. I feel sad because my parents have to visit her to make sure she's okay every day. And the only way I can see her is through this website. You should see her little hands. She has the chubbiest little cheeks. And you should see her feet. I can't wait till she comes home, you guys, and I just want to thank you for your support.
Hi family, so me and Alex just switched right now our shifts. Today was like a hard day. Like it was a really hard day. And it's so hard to leave her. Even though I know Alex is there. It's so hard. You carry a baby for like 9 months. It's our first girl and you have to leave her at the hospital. It's just so hard. In my last update, I let you guys know that her fever went down, and it did go down. However, today she had a minor. They do like rounds, and in one of her rounds, she had a minor fever. It wasn't too high. It was like 99, almost 100, like 99.8, and before she was like, when she first went in the NICU, she was 101 point, I don't remember, like 101 point something. And the first time that they did the rounds, when they told us, like, hey, we want you to stay, she was at 100.8. It went down to 100.3, and then it spiked back up to 100.7. And when they put her in the NICU, that's when it was like 101 point something. I think it was like 1 or 2. But today she had like a minor spike of 99.8, I believe it was. It was pretty close to 100, but not all the way up to 100. So they're monitoring her for her that one small spike, and they want to make sure that she doesn't have any more spikes and fevers. And it was just hard today because the first day she was born, you guys, like, she was amazing. Like, I never seen a baby 1 day old grabbing, like, already knowing how to grab hands, finding her hands in her mouth. I mean, this is stuff that takes place 2 or 3 or 4 days. And she was already knowing where her mouth was. She was already, like, feeding good. She, like, could grab onto things. She was opening her eyes, not even just, like, a little bit. She had her eyes, like, fully open. And I mean, I don't want to, she was amazing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And today it was just really sad because she's just sleeping in a little box, and I pick her up and I feed her and I hold her. But I could tell the difference. Like, I try to grab onto her hand, and her little hand, you know, like a day before it could hold on to my finger, it's just loosely holding onto my finger. So it's super sad. I don't want to see her in that box, and I felt so bad leaving. And I know my husband's there with her, but I just feel so bad leaving. So today's kind of been a rough day for today's update, you know. She had a little spike in fever, and it's just really hard to see her laying there. And I know you guys are praying for us, and I just want to let you know how much we appreciate your prayers. And I will keep you guys posted. It might be short clips here and there. Most of our concentration is just on the baby and making sure she gets better. But we will update you guys. But yeah, today was kind of a rough day. So I really hope that Alex texts me during his shift and he's like, hey, she opened her eyes, or hey, she's, you know, holding onto my finger. I really hope he gives me a good update in the morning. But for right now, I'm going to try to get some rest, and I'll let you guys know more when I know more, family. I'll let you guys know more when I know. Again, thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, family, for all your prayers. I'm gonna switch with Amber at the hospital. For me, it's a little bit difficult to talk about it, so I'm just gonna be short. Again, thank you for all your prayers and your good thoughts, and please keep praying for daughter. We don't know exactly what she has at the moment, so they're still doing some tests on her and all that. So hopefully everything goes fine and she gets better. Thank you for your time and everything that you guys do for us. Thank you.
Alright, family, so I just got off the phone with Alex, and he gave me a good update today. On his shift, he said the baby's been eating well. They actually upped her fluid intake, and she's been eating the amount that they want her to eat, so that's really, really good. And she hasn't had fever, so that's good. She's stabilized on her fever, and that's really, really why she went into the NICU. So the fact that she hasn't had any fever and nothing has spiked, that's really good news for all of us. So thank you so much for your prayers, because I believe that they are being heard. And I'm just so happy to have good news, and I'm so happy and blessed to have my husband there helping me. He's such a good man, and he is such a great father. And babe, if you're watching this, I love you so much. But he is so awesome, and it just made my day knowing that she's taking her fluids. She hasn't had fever, but they have to measure like her fluid intake and output, and her output isn't matching her intake. So they were thinking about putting her on an IV for fluids to just keep her hydrated. They won't determine that yet until I get there for my shift. So hopefully that won't happen. If it does, then they'll have to just monitor and see how her body takes with the fluid. They just don't want her to get dehydrated. And so we're praying everything goes well. I'm happy to have a little good news to share with you guys, and I hope I have more good news to share with you guys too.
Hey guys, I'm just sad that my mom couldn't bring the baby here. She has a fever. My mom came here yesterday night, and like early in the morning she left. And when she came yesterday night, she downed the baby. My brother has an app on his phone where we could see the baby. You should see her. She has like chubby cheeks. Like little tiny chick butt cheeks. Yeah, but sad since she had the fever. Really depressing. All I wanted was like a little tiny baby right here. Sitting right next to me. Like I'm gonna cry. Because I just want like a baby sister here. I just want everybody to be home.
Okay, family, so I just left. It is nighttime. Me and my husband have been splitting shifts. I do part of the day, he does another part of the day, he does part of the night, and then I do part of the morning. I don't know, my days are getting kind of mixed in between because we're doing like 3-hour shifts, so it's 3 to 6 hour shifts each round, and then we go home and we sleep literally, I sleep 5 hours, and I think my husband sleeps probably like 5 or 6 hours too. And it's been a busy night tonight, but tonight has been a good night. Tonight, our baby got off of her IVs. She's done with antibiotics. Nothing bad is showing up in any of her lab work. So best case scenario is we may get to take her home finally. So we're just really waiting to see how she does without the IVs and the antibiotics, and I really hope that we can take her home. But I just wanted to keep you guys posted, let you guys know. Again, I know I probably say this in every little segment that I do for the updates, but your guys' prayers, your guys' support is tremendously welcoming, and it just really helps us. And we just can't wait to bring her home. We can't wait to bring her home, and I can't wait to, you know, just relax and have my whole family all together. So this is today's update, and hopefully on the next update I'll be able to tell you guys we're bringing the baby home. So stay tuned, family.